This is Bill Cosby coming at you with music and fun. And if you're not careful, you may learn something before it's done.
Oh God, what is this?
This is Fat Albert, Tanner. We're ranking all the Fat Albert characters.
Why?
Because it's Fat Albert. It's an original idea. No one has ever done this before, Tanner.
But you didn't make... We actually found this. You searched this and we found
yes.
it. It wasn't one that you made. You made one, but this was one that was already out there. So someone's already done this,
The template exists, but I have scoured the internet for Fat Albert tier lists, and not a one exists, I tell you what.
Alright, here, I'm gonna Google this.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Nico, how about you run us through... like, the rules and the rankings of this here tier list.
So check it out. We're going to be ranking every Fat Albert character in terms of the ones who are in the Junkyard Gang. So we ain't going to be ranking any of, like...
Fernando.
He dies. It's no problem. Don't worry about it.
Nico, how much racism is there potentially going to be in this episode?
There shouldn't be any, Tanner.
I think you whatever.
Look,
continue.
here's a list of them ordered by importance.
But like,
Dumb
it's not
Donald is the most important character.
It's not a YouTube video though.
So, at the very top is Puddin' Pops, because Puddin' Pops are wonderful and just the peak of anything, Tanner.
Yeah, of course.
You can't beat a good Pudding Pops. I have.
They're really not good.
No, they're not. But hey, in Fat Albert's world, they're like gold. Next up is... Tanner, you made that. What does that word even say?
I forgot down the boo.
Something he thought Bill Cosby would say.
Yeah, that's a classic Bill Cosby noise right there. It starts with A, so that's why it's the A rank, you know?
Yep.
Then the rap music is there, because, you know, it's aight. Then you got the hippin' and the hoppin', but, you know, the hippin' and the hoppin' is good, but the zip zop zoobity bop ain't quite as good as the hippin' and the hoppin'.
Yeah.
And then the second to lowest rank is just for the characters.
This list here is reserved specifically for those who don't know what the jazz is all about. Alright, you see?
Gotcha, yeah.
And the final one is self-explanatory. So, let's kick it off, boys. Let's kick this bad boy off.
First character.
Yeah, who's
That's the hole up meme. Y'all like hole up meme?
Sure.
That's
Bucky. Bucky.
Yeah.
What's he do?
He's Bill Cosby.
He plays football at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Fighting Irish.
He plays Bill Cosby's brother.
Okay.
Yeah. He don't do an awful lot.
Mm.
He's if anything, despite one of the characters being named Dumb Donald, he's perhaps one of the least intelligent characters amongst the cast. So I'd probably...
Well, if we're building out a pros and cons...
Yeah.
Pro is, he's in a meme.
That's true.
He's in a really good football movie.
Mm-hmm.
Cons, he's dumb.
Yep.
Sounds like hippin' and hoppin' to me.
Yeah, I suppose so. Lucas, do you have any objections to that?
I don't want to be here.
No?
That sounds like a yes to me.
Perfect.
Here we go, hippin' and hoppin'.
Awesome.
Who's this young man?
Alright. That there's Mushmouth. He, I don't think he has any actual lines. Everything he says is just a bunch of garbled mess. Despite this, people still treat him with the utmost respect. However, like, you know, Mushmouth's whatever. He is perhaps the least intelligent amongst the group. The group. And I don't think he even knows anything, you know. At the very least, he does not know what the jazz is all about.
He doesn't know what the jazz is all about.
He does not, whatsoever.
Okay, he has no knowledge of jazz. Uh-oh. No. That's my bad.
Yeah, he zoomed out a little there, Tanner.
It's easy to get to zoom out, much harder to get to zoom back in. Oh. There you go. Alright, what's this one?
Then you got Dumb Donald right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Despite him being dumb, they have a whole episode focusing around how he ain't really all that dumb, you know?
Yeah.
In the end, it just takes him a little more time to do things than most others. It's similar to how they described the child who came into their class.
Okay.
Lucas, how do you feel about Dumb Donald?
I think Lucas is going to be largely non-participatory in this episode. Would you say at the very least Dumb Donald knows what the jazz is?
He absolutely does, yeah. There's no way he doesn't.
Do you think he goes above or below
Bucky?
I would say that Dumb Donald is perhaps greater than
Bucky.
is.
Greater
Bucky.
Yeah,
that was a good movie, though.
It was a good movie.
But, Donald, he shares a namesake with Donald Duck and Donald Trump and Ronald McDonald.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Exactly.
Who's this guy wearing the friggin' newspaper boy hat?
This man.
What's
I don't
his
know
name?
why I forgot his name of all of them.
Come
He's
on,
like
Nico.
the second most important character of all of them. He is Rudy.
Yeah, I thought you called that guy him Rudy earlier. So who the heck? Who's
He's
this
Bucky.
guy?
Okay, so
That's Bucky.
yes, Bucky is Bill Cosby's brother there. I mixed up the names. Rudy is down there. He refers to himself as many different things, such as the good luck boy. Everyone hates him. Rudy is perhaps the worst amongst the characters. They act as though he's a saint, but he's awful, okay?
Okay.
He knows what the jazz is
He
all
knows what
about,
the jazz is
but
all
I'd,
about.
I'd splash him in zip zop zoobity bop for
Okay,
sure.
and I went ahead and moved Bucky down here for lying to us.
Exactly. Bucky committed identity theft.
Alright,
Oh!
who's this guy? Do you
Ah,
remember this one, Nico?
that's Russell.
Okay.
Let
That
me
one-
fact check it.
Lucas
Yeah,
is gonna.
that's Russell.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
That there is Russell. He's just the little kid of the group.
This is
Tanner.
my list
Little
that I'm
kid.
looking at, by the way.
I love it. Everyone loves Russell Tanner. In the
Everyone
Fat
loves-
Albert movie, he stays behind in the cartoon world while the rest of the gang is in the real world. Because
Okay.
he is holding down the bunker, Tanner. He's a very dependable person. Perhaps he is even deserving of a good old pudding pop.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone loves Russell Tanner. Everybody.
I don't know about Puddin' Pops.
Really?
I'd put him in Abergay-Dabadoo.
Yeah. What do you...
Lucas, you be the tiebreaker. Should this guy get Puddin' Pops or Abergay-Dabadoo?
Tanner, let me ask you real quick. What
Yeah.
is it you have against Russell?
Why is he wearing a snow hat?
It's because he's in Chicago, Tanner.
Oh,
And,
it is cold in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
The Windy City.
You're right.
It makes sense.
He's our first Puddin' Pops.
Exactly.
I know
and then
this one.
The titular Albert.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say S.
really?
I most certainly would not put him in the Puddin' Pops. Not
what?
at all.
Why not?
They're...
You know what? He does spend all of his days hanging out with children.
Exact. Well, I mean, he is also a child.
Oh.
He's just very fat and tall. He is a massive lad.
Oh, okay.
Despite his size, though, he's very good at sports.
That's...
Interesting.
Yeah. And he's wise beyond his years. There's some Fat
Can
Albert
we just
trivia for you,
Throw
Tanner.
him, throw him in
I would-
Abergay Avenue.
I would absolutely put him there. I would
He's-
put
And
him
where?
he's
in
also
what
holding-
tier? What tier is that?
Abergavenny.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Weird
Weird
Harold.
Let me fact check him.
Okay. What's Weird Harold's whole deal? Why is he weird?
Weird is in quotations. I feel like
He really isn't all that weird, you know? He's just kind of there. He's that friend in the group. He's the one who just kind of exists there.
Yeah.
Like, no one has any grudges or anything against
Okay.
him. But, like, you know, when people are, like, talking about how crazy the party was last night and how all the boys were, no one ever really brings up Weird Harold
Yeah.
because he was just kind of there.
so
You
he's
feel
a
me?
perfect middle tier.
Yeah, I put
perfect
him in the
middle tier.
hippin' and hoppin'.
Hippin' and hoppin'.
And then Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks for watching video.
I hope you all enjoyed.
I
If you-
hope,
If you leave a like and a comment, maybe we'll come up with better ideas.
so
Everyone loves...
sponsors. We're looking for sponsors right now.
Everybody loves Fat Albert. I just don't think that you guys had the heart to even learn about the man.
When did you
The Fat
when did
Man.
you first start watching Fat Albert? What year did this show come out?
This show's... It's from the 90s.
The 90s.
Yeah, although it's animated as if they had just learned what animation is. I'll tell you what, this show is not very good.
Oh, okay.
It's not good at all, Tanner.
Not good as in it was never good, or not good by today's
No, it
standards?
was never good. No
Oh.
one liked it.
Really?
Yeah, the show is animated very poorly. The characters talk extremely slowly because there isn't any actual content in the show, so they just gotta stretch it out to make sure they hit
Kinda
that
like
mark of how long
Nico's
they
doing
need
with
it.
this video.
No, I just want to talk about Fat Albert, okay? We never get a chance to talk about the Albert. We
There's
gotta
a
do it
reason
now.
that we silence you, Nico.
And I will not be silenced anymore, Lucas.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.